Shout out to Drew Griffin. He will love to tell you this story because it's made him a ton of money. Drew Griffin had the exact same problem. He's flying out to live events, 200 people in the room, 300 people in the room. And he's like, Matt, I don't want to be Mr. Aggressive Closer, but it's costing me tens of thousands of dollars to fly out there. Alex, quick question. Is this an in-person masterclass or is this Zoom?
This is a Zoom masterclass.
Fine, cool. I want you to do the same thing whether it's in person or Zoom. I just wanted to acknowledge that because I don't want you thinking, oh, you can't do this for Zoom or you can't do it for live. You can do it for both. Here's what I would like you to do. I'd like you to have the masterclass be focused on providing them with insights and information. Hopefully there's some information in that masterclass that they're going to get use out of and be able to take forward with them throughout their life, whether they do business with you or not. The trick and what got Drew Griffin like 7 times more sales from each of his events is I just gave Drew this little simple tip. Depends on how many slides you have. Hopefully you don't have 600 slides. Let's just call it every couple minutes in the masterclass, I want you to put up a slide with your mobile number and your email and a way to contact you. And as you're going through that masterclass, I want you to remind them, hey, listen, by the way, you can steal my thing. It's true for me because I do need friends, but I always say, hey guys, I need friends. Here's my mobile. 720-660-3202. If you want to talk about this or anything, or you're struggling with something, or you just need to bounce an idea off of somebody, this is my mobile, 720-660-3202. Here's my email. Okay? Why you want to do that in a master class is we have built these master classes the wrong way. We throw a bunch of stuff at them and then we've got a big close at the end. Some of the people buy. What you want to do is throughout the masterclass, keep giving them away. And hey, you guys got a pen handy? Write this number down, 720-660-3202. What you're going to find is, and what Drew Griffin found was 7 times more people. For everybody that he closed before at the end of his events, there was 6 more that didn't have the courage to close there right at the end. There was 6 more that maybe had a question they didn't have courage to ask. There was 6 more that just wanted a little bit more of a relationship. And when Drew gave them his personal mobile, all of a sudden afterwards, bing, 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 he'd start getting hit with messages. Man, so could we do 100 people on your program, Drew? Absolutely. Right? Does it make sense for me to send over the contract? Yeah, it does. And these were people that would have typically walked away. Okay? So I want you to focus less on this being a sales pitch, more on your offering information, more on your showing them a solution. But just add this one little tweak, Alex. Show them how they can connect with you in those slides. Okay? You will be shocked at, for every one person that is going to buy no matter what, there's 6 more that are on the edge, but they want to have a personal relationship with you before they buy. Okay? Another way, if it starts to get out of control, have a sword and shield, write it down. Hey Alex, I've written that down on that issue. By the way, let me give you my mobile number. Let me walk you through it. It's going to take the rest of the masterclass for me to walk through the difference between real-time reporting and what we're giving you. The end of the day, it's pretty much the same thing, but I'd like to walk you through this so you're comfortable. Can I give you my mobile number? 720-660-3202. Now, when you have an objection in that event, that person's going to shut up, okay? And they're not going to like take your event hostage and hijack it and take it down a road. Some of the times our competitors show up to our own events, right? And that's a great way to shut it down. Let me give you my mobile number. This is something I run into all the time. I've got some great ideas. I'm actually curious to get your opinion on them. But if we spend time going through them right now, we're going to spend the rest of the masterclass talking about it. So let me give you my mobile. Text me after this. Fair enough? Sure. And you don't want to ask them for theirs because it's a Zoom. You don't want somebody feeling like, well, I was supposed to give my number out on the Zoom. Just text theirs, right? And if it's an objection, you're going to find it's a great way to offload it. Hopefully those 2 things help. Start weaving in your contact information in the slides. Sales reps, managers, business owners, entrepreneurs, what I'm about to tell you, this is going to hurt, but trust me, it will be well worth it. I want you to think back to that excitement you had when you first got started. Maybe it was your first day. You thought about all of the lives that you were going to change with your amazing product, your business, your service, your solutions. And hey, let's be honest here, you were going to make a lot of money in the process of helping people, helping businesses change their lives. But it didn't work out exactly that way, did it? If you're anything like me, if you're anything like most people in sales, you found it was just a little bit more difficult to close those deals than you thought. Or maybe you're struggling right now. Now I warned you, this is the part that's going to hurt, but in order for this to work, you and I need to be honest with each other. I want you to think about all the reasons that you're not hitting your targets, all the reasons you're not making the sales that you had anticipated making. Is it the economy, your competition, your territory, your pricing? Maybe it's your manager, your product, your service, your solution. Here's the part that's going to hurt. There's a 94% chance it is none of those, and it's time you face reality. The reason why you have to work so hard just to close a single deal has nothing to do with the economy, nothing to do with your competition, your territory, your manager, your product, your price, your service. The reason why it's so hard for you is you simply haven't learned a better sales process. But wait, you've had sales training from your company. Yeah, I did too. You've read some sales books. I read just about every single one of them. Or maybe you're saying to yourself, well, I was always born a salesperson. Nobody is born knowing how to sell more than they're born knowing how to speak Cantonese or fly an F-22 fighter jet. And by the way, the right sales process is a lot easier to learn than a language or flying an airplane, but you still have to learn it. My name is Matt Easton. I'm the founder of Easton University, and if you'll let me coach you, I can show you how to sell more than you've ever imagined without being pushy, without being manipulative, without following some super complex system where you spend more time trying to figure out what stage your deal is in than actually closing deals. If you will let me coach you, you will never, ever, ever, ever find yourself blaming the economy, your products, your price, your manager, your territory, your competition again, because you're going to be in total control of the sales process and the outcomes. I've devoted my life to unlocking the perfect sales process, and I want to coach you the same way I've helped thousands of other people in the exact same position that you are right now sell a reported $3.47 billion, yeah, that's billion with a B, over the last 12 months. I've been where you're at right now. I know how to help you. I can show you in just a matter of minutes what will take you years of trial and error to learn on your own. Now, if you've made it this far, but you're saying to yourself, it can't be that simple, just trying a new sales process alone will not get me to where I want to go. I know exactly what you're feeling. I said those exact same things, and I was wrong. Having the right sales process changed absolutely everything for me. So I want you to do me and yourself this favor and spend just a minute or two over at eastonuniversity.com checking out what we've built. Now, if you spend a couple minutes and you decide that our coaching can't help you, it can't help you change everything about your career, everything about your life, no harm, no foul. You can continue to do things the way you're doing them right now. But just imagine, what if you head over to eastonuniversity.com right now and it connects with you? What if it is that simple? Suddenly everything starts to make sense and everything changes for you. Your career, your income, your goals, your company. You start heading in the direction you always thought you could. Isn't it worth taking a couple minutes and seeing if that might be the case? Easton University is more than a platform. It's more than live coaching with me. It's your future, and you and your future are worth it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm glad you and I have met each other, and I look forward to seeing you over at eastonuniversity.com right now.